Daniela and her husband, Vesel, lived in the tranquil Bulgarian countryside, where their shared love for animals blossomed. Their story began in college, where they fell deeply in love and eventually married. 2 years into their marriage, they welcomed their daughter Maria into the world. Vasil's compassion for animals knew no bounds. Whenever he encountered an animal in need, he would go out of his way to help, inspiring Daniela and Maria to join him in his efforts. As the years passed, Maria grew up, completed her education, and found love of her own, choosing to live in the city with her husband. Despite Maria's visits home with her family once a year, Daniela found herself feeling lonely after Vasil's sudden passing due to a heart attack. However, she cherished the memories of their life together and their shared love for animals. These memories brought her comfort and solace, reminding her of the fulfilling life they had lived together in the countryside. As time passed, Maria and her family became more aware of Daniela's profound loneliness. They made a concerted effort to spend more time with her, increasing the frequency of their visits and providing the companionship she craved. With her daughter and grandchildren by her side, Daniela found a renewed sense of purpose, preserving the legacy of love and compassion for animals that she and Vasil had cultivated. However, as Maria and her family visited less frequently, Daniela's feelings of loneliness intensified. One day, while tending to her backyard garden near the road, she heard a disturbing sound. Investigating, she discovered a mother dog that had been hit by a car, her helpless puppies huddling by her side. The driver callously fled the scene, leaving the injured dog and her pups behind. Without hesitation, Daniela took the 4 puppies into her care, providing them with the love, nourishment, and attention they desperately needed. After 2 months of dedicated care, the puppies grew into healthy and energetic youngsters. Despite her attachment to them, Daniela, recognizing her own limitations due to age, made the difficult decision to find loving homes for 3 of the puppies. Thankfully, compassionate individuals stepped forward to adopt the puppies, giving them the opportunity for a brighter future. Daniela's act of kindness not only saved the lives of these puppies, but also filled her heart with a sense of fulfillment and purpose, knowing that she had made a difference in their lives. One of the puppies stayed with Daniela, becoming a source of joy and companionship. However, as Daniela's health declined, she became aware that she wouldn't be able to care for the puppy in the long run. One morning, Daniela peacefully passed away in her sleep, leaving behind a legacy of compassion for animals. Upon returning to Daniela's home for a final visit, her daughter and grandchildren faced a difficult decision. They weren't able to take in the puppy due to their own circumstances. Left on its own at just 9 months old, the puppy became a stray, wandering the streets in search of food, shelter, and companionship. Enduring countless hardships on the unforgiving streets, the dog suffered from a skin disease and yearned for a loving home and caring owner. At just 10 months old, he was found tethered to an old, rusty trailer on the outskirts of a village, enduring 10 agonizing days without shelter, sustenance, or clean water. One day, Tony Rawls, a co-founder of a dog rescue organization, discovered the suffering canine and named him Duke. Duke's pitiable state was evident as he sat amidst filth, trembling with fear and plagued by fleas and ticks. Starvation and dehydration had left him weak and vulnerable. With no space available at the shelter, Tony made a compassionate decision. He brought Duke to his own home, determined to provide the care and attention the dog desperately needed. Though initially fearful, Duke gradually warmed up to Tony's family, particularly bonding with Tony's wife, Diane. A thorough health examination unveiled the extent of Duke's suffering. The vet confirmed he had been subjected to abuse, resulting in permanent damage to his paw structure and leg ligaments. Duke's ability to walk, jump, and run had been tragically stolen from him. The chains that bound Duke were instruments of torment, constricting him to the point of wheezing and gasping for air. His fur and skin bore scars from the collar's cruel shackles, rusting onto the hapless pup. In Tony's home, Duke began the journey of healing, both physically and emotionally. Patient and loving care allowed him to slowly regain trust in humanity. The bond that blossomed between Duke and Tony's family, especially Diane, became a source of solace and strength for the once suffering canine. Duke's path to recovery was gradual, involving necessary surgeries for his damaged paws. With time and dedicated care, he began to regain strength and well-being. Once fully recuperated, Duke was ready for adoption. Diana Romaine, a compassionate woman from the United Kingdom, emerged as the perfect match. Under Diana's care, Duke found a new lease on life, their bond growing stronger each day. Today, he radiates happiness, basking in the love and admiration of his devoted human companion. Witnessing Duke and Diana's pride in each other is truly heartwarming. Duke's story is a poignant testament to the transformative power of adoption for animals in need. Choosing to adopt instead of shop can provide a second chance to creatures like Duke, who have faced hardship. His journey from a suffering dog to a cherished companion showcases the resilience of animals in a loving environment. Celebrating Duke's story also highlights the many animals waiting for adoption. Opening hearts and homes to these deserving creatures can profoundly impact their lives. Duke's tale inspires compassion and hope, showing the value of giving animals a chance to thrive in a loving family. Adopting, not shopping, can bring immense joy to both humans and their animal companions. It's a choice that changes lives and exemplifies the beauty of giving love and care to those who need it most.